Now, the long-standing issue of inadequate health facilities has always been a concern, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. While commendable efforts were made to construct additional facilities to address the pressing need, concerns arose about sustainability beyond the pandemic. Citi News' Fred Duho and Sheba Araba Benin shed more light on the plight of one such facility in this report.
Amidst the COVID-19 chaos, the health infrastructure deficit became evident. The government began looking for alternatives, including accommodating suspected infected people in some hotels in Accra. Desperate times, they say, calls for desperate actions. The government swung into action to construct COVID-19 treatment and isolation centers across major health facilities at strategic locations. The Pantang COVID-19 infectious disease treatment and isolation center is one such facility that played a crucial role in the fight against the pandemic. The once abandoned structure, initially conceived under the Kufuor administration, was transformed into a magnificent infectious disease treatment center.
This was left sitting here for 8 good years and nothing happened. So if you are talking about abandoned projects, Your Excellency, this is one of them.
The facility saw a major facelift through the benevolence of the Electricity Company of Ghana and other allied donors. The facility was opened by President Kufuor on November 24, 2020.
To see this collaboration between public and private entities and the government of Ghana to put up this very critical infrastructure in our fight against the COVID-19 is something which is very reassuring and very warming to my heart.
The president was optimistic about the future of this infrastructure serving generations.
Let's look after this facility well and make sure that it is well maintained so that it can serve generations and generations of Ghanaians to come.
4 years later, the same facility in its current state can best be described as a deserted warehouse left for weeds, spiders, and sleeping place for dogs. 4 years on, what has been the state of this particular facility? When you get here, you are able to slide this door and make your way in. There are red tapes on the ground to point the direction where you should go as a patient or a health worker or probably a visitor. So the arrow goes this way, and then you come to stand somewhere here, and everything is quite visible on the ground. We are now going to see what they have in there. Cursory look through the tinted windows reveal packed mattresses, boxes, and sacks containing presumably medical equipment or consumables. Baba Abdallah is not happy with the current state of the facility.
If they say it's a government project, and see how grass been going around it, it's very bad. Like Bana, this project should have been start working. So always we've been going back, we'll never go front to that.
As a resident living in the area for years, he believes his taxes have not been put to judicious use, considering the need for quality healthcare delivery in his community.
There are some taxes, whether we like or we don't like, they will tear inside. And if you see that you've paid tax and they've used it for such project like this, it doesn't continue going on. And it's done like this. It's a painful thing as me citizen talking to you.
Few meters away is the Pantang Nurses and Midwifery Training College. Young and enthusiastic nurses walk past the very facility where they aspire to practice their profession.
We heard that it was actually built for infectious diseases like COVID-19, and now it's left out because COVID is no more. Yeah. And we think the government should maybe use it for other health facilities to benefit us, especially the upcoming nurses.
Like many of their seniors who are currently at home due to the government's inability to post them to work, they feel disappointed seeing the facility in this state.
We are pleading on the government to make good use of the facilities here so that we, the upcoming nurses and midwives, will be able to get work to do after we complete. because some of our seniors, they are still in the house, and it's not good. Sometimes it brings our spirits down. Like sometimes we regret coming to the nursing.
Despite the abandoned state of the facility currently, it still has the services of security personnel. Moro Sule and his colleague take turns guarding the facility day and night.
As I'm security for a year, okay, it's my authority to guard everything in this place we are.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is inside the facility?
Inside here, I can.
So since you came here, have you been into any of the rooms?
Yeah.
You've been inside. What did you see inside?
Oh, things the inside.
Things like what?
Bed, materials they used to work. Yeah, they inside.
Okay. But the place is not functioning. For the past.
Now they stop. Now they stop working over there. So I don't know the reason why they stop.
However, during our inspection of the facility, it was evident that their effort might be in vain, as 2 air conditioners appeared to be missing. What are the plans for this facility? The Public Relations Officer of the Ministry of Health, Isaac Ban, provides answers.
And now we are all aware that the rate at which COVID operates is a bit close to 0.5 or 1%. And so we cannot use all those facilities as infectious disease centers. So that particular project at Pantang is being reserved for Ghana Health Service. And so when you want to move Ghana Health Service to go and occupy that place, what it means is that you need to have a lot of contractual adjustments. In
his assertion, the facility will be revamped to augment healthcare delivery in the future in case of any disease outbreak.
We are in a transitional period as far as COVID is concerned. It surges, it goes up and down. So you may not tell what happens. So in your bid to move from one purpose to another purpose, you need to be very guided. So grant that you move today and tomorrow something happens, you must be sure that, okay, when we move to this particular direction, COVID will not come behind us to come and attack us again.
4 years on, the Pantang COVID-19 Infectious Disease Treatment and Isolation Center has totally isolated itself from the realities in the health sector in Ghana. The entire facility has been deserted, left totally to the mercy of the weather. A number of residents and nurses who are going through some form of training to become future nurses believe this facility should be put to good use, and that will inure to the benefit of each and every individual in this environment. They believe quality health care should be a priority in this area. Until the authorities come to the aid of this particular infrastructure, it will still remain at the mercy of the weather. I've been doing this particular report with Shiba Araba Bene. My name is Fred Duho, reporting for Citi News.